Telegraphing accomplishment, driving or being driven in, a Mercedes-Benz S550 tells the world you're not trying to eke out a living as a journalist. I'm Tom Voelk with Driven for the New York Times. Even without the obvious clue, the Mercedes flagship is a stately piece of transportation. Seldom do so few lines convey so much success.
As you might imagine, they're not giving these away in cereal boxes. As tested, this one goes for just under $129,000. It is well optioned.
The price can climb considerably higher, but let's see what 129 large buys. One thing you won't find are any light bulbs. Instead, nearly 500 LEDs handle illumination, including the lustrous ambient lighting that flows through the entire cabin. The seats heat, cool, massage, and actively move while driving to hold you securely during cornering. Oh, and the armrests? They're heated too. An interior perfume system keeps things fresh. I'll assume sport mood does not smell like a locker room. The 4.7-liter V8 sports 2 turbochargers. There's a nice bit of theater as 455 horsepower come to life. A classic Mercedes joystick controls the 7-speed gearbox. Rear drive is standard. All four wheels get motivation on this one. 0 to 60 glides up in just under 5 seconds. S-Class is deceptively light. 50% of the body shell is aluminum.
I could say the ride quality is buttery smooth, but I have not had butter this silky. Throw it into a curve and the body does not wallow. It's remarkably stable.
That's courtesy of an adaptive suspension. The S is boardroom quiet. I'd need a half hour to cover the safety technology, so I'll just touch on the night vision. It automatically switches on when animals or pedestrians too busy to look up from their phones appear. At speeds under 31 miles an hour, S-Class can automatically brake to keep from hitting humans or cars in its path. The auto stop start feature is so smooth and unobtrusive, I didn't notice it at first.
Generally, I am not seduced by expensive luxury cars. I'm more of a bang for the buck kind of guy. But I've got to say, S-Class makes me want to make a lot more money.
You would expect this sedan to be luxurious, but there's something more here. Much like a stay at a Four Seasons resort, it's easy to linger and fawn over the craftsmanship while soaking in the powerful Burmester audio system. Even though it's improved, I'm still lukewarm on the command user interface. Part of its complexity has to do with the seemingly endless features packed into this car.
The middle position is raised up, but headroom is still okay. Space? Really not an issue with the S-Class.
There are some option packages that allow the seats to recline nearly 45 degrees. Also available are folding tables for working executives and cup holders that maintain hot and cold beverage temperatures. Down headrests are the softest I've ever experienced.
S-Class is a large sedan. You would expect the trunk to be enormous. I think you know where this is going.
The chauffeur could keep his lunch in this space, I suppose. All those features in the back seat rob room back here. Most mid-size sedans hold up to 7 packs. S-Class tops out at an easy 6. It's difficult to understand the depth of S550 without experiencing it. Doors that finish closing for you are a clue. Mercedes calls this car the essence of luxury. For $129,000, it should be. Wealth is only one measure of success. The S is not the most expensive status symbol on wheels, but it can be considered a benchmark. To give you an idea of how serious the Mercedes engineers are, the cooling feature of the seats is unique in that it draws air inward for the first few minutes before it reverses. Research showed that it was the most effective way to cool a person. This car is an impressive display of engineering. If you're concerned about fuel economy, though I doubt the average S-Class buyer is, there is an S550 plug-in hybrid. It can be driven up to 20 miles on electric power alone. There's also an S-Class coupe. I just saw my first one, and I've got to say, it's an elegant machine. Really, I need to make more money.
Well, folks, that is my impression of the Mercedes-Benz S550. Pretty cheap car. Remember, if you want to see these reviews a couple weeks earlier than you do here, go to thenewyorktimes.com, where I am a contributor. That's Driven. I'm Tom Voelk.